This is Malachi. I wanted to show one more song, or another song anyways. And I got out my my trusty telly. Yeah, that's a telly, yeah. Word has it, it used to be owned by Chris Cornell. But that's just been something that's been told to me since I bought this in 1994, I believe. Anyways, it is kind of a hot rodded telly. It has a kind of a telly sound, but it doesn't. So it has these lace sensors in it. I've never done anything with it. This is how I got it when I bought it. I just thought it looked cool. It plays really nice. But I used this guitar on the song Water's Edge, so I thought I would play it. So I'm going to show you the basics of the song. It's a very simple song, like all my songs are simple, because I'm not a great guitar player. So, it basically starts out open, power chord, there it goes. And it does that, and that's basically it. Another thing about the song too, if you listen to the drums, there's not one time I play a ride cymbal as a rhythmic beat or a hi-hat. Just all drums, except for, you know, the crashes and stuff. But the song opens up like this. Then it has a walk-up. Pretty much. And then there's other parts in it, because I always layer my songs because I'm not a great guitar player. So I always have to layer things. And this is the layering that goes up on it. So it's I don't know nothing about chords, and I couldn't tell you an A, D, G, or C. I have no clue on any of this stuff, and I'm 51 years old, and I probably never will. I might be able. I know that this is a G chord, I think. See, I don't know. Oh, I know that this is an A, right? That's A, right? Okay, anyways, that's the extent of my knowledge. Okay, so what I did is I played it here, so that's what fret is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8th, right? Maybe, I don't know. And I just do like this. Basically, I'm just playing around in that noting the whole time. So the solo is just a basic one stringer. I was going to do a wild solo on it. I remembered that I'd done that, and it didn't turn out. I didn't like how it sounded, and so I went with the simplistic. Sometimes it's best to keep it simple. So here we go, Water's Edge. I'm going to try to play it. I haven't played it in a long time. Let's see what happens. Let's get the volume up, and I'm going to play a little bit with the pick. I'm going to do a little bit down here, and I'm going to do a little bit up. So I'm going to be all over the place, okay? But you're smart. Most kids, you know, I suck at guitar, so most all of you guys are 10 times better than I could ever be. So here we go. And take note of that, all you people that think that I think I'm the greatest thing. No, I'm not a good guitar player. So here we go. pretty much it. That's the song, very simple. Once again, open, that's it, walk up, that's it, middle piece, sorry, and that's it. A lot of backwards guitar going on. A lot of little subtleties going on. Every once in a while, I think I did total takes. Was one with the main grid. That was the track, and then the little lead part backwards. So 4 or 5 tracks. That was it. And like I said, on this song, there are no. I did the drums first. There are no ride cymbals being hit. There's no hi-hat. It's just a floor tom and a rhythmic thing. That was the whole reason behind the song. And I had a solo in there originally, kind of more of a wild thing with. I tend to do wild solos, and then I always tone back and go back to the first one I ever did, because I think this one was more of a. Originally, get that out of there. Come on, guys. Something, you know. I can't even remember what I was doing, but something with the wah pedal. Oh, that's all I know. Anyways, I decided not to do that. Decided just to double track it. So what you're hearing is a dual guitar track, and that's why when I hit this note, it's a little off, because when I retrack the next time with this guitar, even though it never goes out of tune, it just so ever slightly went out of tune. So when I hit that note, you can hear it. That was it. Very simple, very easygoing, straight ahead, song driven. It's, for me, it's all about the song. So it's really not about, even on drums, there's some songs I do that are very simplistic drums, and it's because that's the song. I think the biggest thing that musicians do is, like with this song, it was supposed to be about Moses hitting the water's edge. It wasn't supposed to be, you know, a big flashy thing. Because the next song that I did, I knew was going to be an instrumental. And when I did that song, that's when I do a little more solo stuff and let myself flow. But with me, it's either going to be heavy on the drums, meaning rhythmically, and the foundation is more of the guitar or the bass. So it kind of weaves. You know, sometimes the guitar might be a little more complex, so the drums are more simple, or the bass is more simple. Sometimes the bass is more complex. And, you know, it's just, that's how I write music. So I'm sorry I don't know any of the notes. I never play this guitar that much anymore. So because of its tonality, it just has its own sound to it. So I normally use this guitar on really heavy songs, or the songs that I want to have a heavier sound. Either that, or I use my guild, which is right over here, which I played on the last song. So, anyways, that's it. I appreciate you, all of you, and your support in my music. You know, I know at least 600 to 700 people listen to my music every day, so that's pretty good. It would be great if it was millions and millions, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. And I'm a firm believer that God's going to direct people to my path when that time comes. So I just do what I need to do. I keep writing. I can't say I'm writing a lot of songs right now because I start and then it's a motivational thing. I never force music. I am a believer that music has to be a spiritual thing and it has to flow with you, through you at that time that really God needs it to flow through you. Other than that, you're forcing something, and in my opinion, it will have the spiritual undertone that it needs to have. And trust me, I know my music has a spiritual undertone because I've had people that I know are not spiritual. It's like the cross. I'm saying, what? If you have a song that you'd like me to play, say it in the link below. Go to my website, artist1.com, go to the music section. All my music's there. So if you have a song that you want me to show you, if it's on piano, I can show you. If it's on bass, acoustic guitar, electric guitar, I'll do whatever. I got time. I'm not doing anything. So if that's something you're interested in, or if anybody even plays my songs, goes, hey, what's that note you're hitting there? I can hopefully try to figure it out. So, which, like I've always said, when I write music, it's usually in one take. I sit down and play drums, one take, all the way through. No cutting, no pacing, no slicing, no dicing. One take. Then I run the guitar with the idea fresh in my head, and then that's how I play it. And maybe on guitar I might change a few little areas here and there within it, but pretty much the guitar is done within the first few takes. I mean the whole thing. Bass is the same way. By the time I put guitar down, I know what I'm going to do on bass. Sometimes I put the bass down first, so I know what I'm going to do on the guitar. And so those drums are usually always one take. Guitar is usually less than 3 takes. Bass is in less than 3 takes. Keyboard is the only one I spend more time on. And vocals, I just sing as I feel led to sing. I know I'm talking about Moses. I know I'm talking about a water's edge or them coming up to the Red Sea. And then I just allow God to speak and I sing it. And what you get is what you get. So water's edge was what it was. And it took maybe 6 hours to record the whole song. That's me playing everything. Miking the drums, setting the levels, playing the drums, picking up the guitar, figuring out what sound I want, playing the guitar, putting in the backwards guitar, all the little effects that I add to it. So the keyboards, the bass, vocals, boom, it's done. Anyways, that's my thing. Have a good one. Goodbye. Oh, hug your kids, call your parents, go see a neighbor, repent and be baptized. The Artist One, artist1.com. All the music's there for free. And if you have a song that you want me to do, let me know. Thanks. Bye.